Okay, so it's been quite a while since our last update. We do apologise, but a lot has gone on the last couple of months. COVID hit pretty hard. We tried to capitalise where we could.
Threw a bit of a spanner in the works.
But we're trying to bring these monthly videos back to keep you guys updated. Everything best buddy.
Correct.
All right, Jacob, so what has happened these last couple of months, especially this last month?
So the biggest thing that happened, especially over the period of COVID, was we actually renovated our Walnut Bay store.
I renovated our Walnut Bay store.
which was a long time coming.
Very absent.
For those regular customers that shop here. But one of the biggest things we did as well to kind of help you guys out too is we launched a big relaunch sale.
It was really good to see our customers again.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was a little bit slower in store over that time, which enabled us to get the store done. But with that relaunch sale, we got to see everyone again. It was such a big day, so thank you very much for everyone who came down.
Yeah, and a big thanks to Mike from Magic Nutrition and also Will from Primebolics as well for coming along and helping out the day and sorting all our customers.
It was quite a good day.
Oh, and you had your knee surgery.
Yeah, it was not a fun time. It was a great way to stay in shape.
Yeah, good.
Although times were a bit slower, we stayed quite productive here at Best Body. Still had a whole heap of new products arrive and also some new flavours. So Jacob, over the last couple of months, what were some of these?
Yeah, so some of the key products that came in the last couple of months, one would be the Daily Greens, new flavours of Daily Greens with Muscle Nation. And we also got the new flavours of their plant-based protein as well.
And we don't have any tubs here, but we had some new flavours of Sam Golledge coming.
Yes.
Oh,
the custard.
Custard. We always get that confused here at Best Body.
Yeah.
There was chopped mint Sam Golledge and also some coconut caramel Sam Golledge.
In the way of protein, guys, we did have the new...
whey protein. There was a new whey protein. Giant Sports
Whey. So very, very similar to your Rule 1 blend. So the blue tubs of Rule 1, guys. Very, very similar to that, but it does have some added digestive enzymes as well, which is good for digestion too. So we had some new aminos rock up as well.
We did. We had the Magic Aminos, Rule 1's new 9 amino. And Amino 9, and also Faction Labs
Core EAA.
So they all feature an MAAP profile, master amino acid profile. You'll start to see this coming into the industry. Basically, it's essential aminos and your branch chains with a couple other little added things. So obviously now, not only for stopping muscle breakdown, but you're now going to get your full recovery matrix in these amino acids. So,
and then last but certainly not least, guys, we had Alter State. This is, I know you hear it all the time, but I'm telling the truth. It's probably
Jacob Hughes special coming right up.
It is the strongest pre-workout on the market right now. So it's got 450 milligrams of caffeine and then also 250 milligrams of English walnut extract. So,
and I do want to have a chat about that ingredient.
Yes.
Because we are starting to see that become more prominent in pre-workouts, especially for those people that like the superchargy high stim pre's. If we all remember an ingredient, DMHA, that was in some, let's talk about your old Total War when it was good. The old OCD, ESP. So if you guys remember that, you would definitely remember that feeling. But it was that kind of like eye-popping focus, and you could get that without having a lot of caffeine. Sometimes, when we have too much caffeine, it has the adverse effects on our adrenal glands. You have that huge crash afterwards. So they've brought out DMHA to subside that. But obviously, DMHA was banned nearly 3 years ago. What your English walnut is basically natural occurring of your DMHA. It's only its chemical structure is very similar. It's just got one molecule that's different, but you still get that exact same feeling. Now, obviously, we've said the Altered State has it at 250 milligrams. A clinical dose is actually 200 milligrams. So we've got a couple more products here. Jacob, can you bring them out? So you've also got Bring the Chaos, which you guys have tried. A lot of you tried if you like that high steam pre-workout. You have Brutal Energy and also your Devastate BBD. So the big black brother of the Devastate. It is. That's what it is.
Big black.
Awesome. I'm going to have to blurb that. But our probably personal favourite is Brutal Energy. For the reason being, it is a little bit lower in your caffeine and it has 200 milligrams of that English walnut. So not
seems to be the sweet spot.
That's right. So when you go into, if it's going to any other store or you're looking for a high stim pre, turn around the back and look for something called English walnut or Jugulence.
Regia.
Regia is also the other name. And around about 200 milligrams, if you're looking for a high stim pre, look for about that dose.
Awesome.
Let me put your hands in. Okay, so moving on to this month. We've got some exciting stuff happening. A few new products rocking up. One being Attention by Faction Labs. Give a quick explanation of what's going on.
So with this one, guys, it's mainly going to be a nootropic product. So it's going to help with your focus and clarity, obviously with a low dose of caffeine as well. But if you kind of read between the lines or look between the products, as they would say, their three main products will be Attention, It'll also be deficit, which is their fat burner,
Which is sold really well as well.
and then disorder, which is their pre-workout. So,
Bit of ADD.
what do those acronyms spell out there?
See what they've done there.
ADD, more like TIM. You know. Moving on. The other product that's coming in, this will be in very, very similar to the Attention, is one called Luminosity.
So we do have 2 new nootropic products coming in. Luminosity has 0 caffeine, so we're seeing a lot more popularity in these nootropic products, which feature working with your cognitive function, stimulating you that way rather than through caffeine.
Yeah, different stimulants and whatnot. So outside of that, guys, we've got G Fuel.
Both in cans and also the tubs.
And in the tubs. And
new flavours.
That was also a new product a couple of months ago as well. So that's one of the ones we missed. So,
and last but not least, I'll have to leave this one in, is we've got our whole lifestyle range is finally coming in. It will be landing next week. It will not be available for sale until the week after, but please keep your eyes peeled. We've got over 10 pieces of apparel coming in.
Yep.
And lastly, this is leading on to what's happening in the future, is yes, we have answered. We will be bringing out some girls apparel. It is only about a week away. 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And guys, don't freak out. Tim and I didn't design it. We actually got the expertise of some of our ambassadors, and
it was basically Tay and Jess. So. We left that to them, but finally we got some girl stuff coming out.
You can trust that it'll be good, because it wasn't us that designed it, so that'll be okay.
Okay, so finishing this one up, again, thanks for all of your support, guys. We'll try and keep these updates a little bit more regular. We're back in routine now. Thank you for following along, and we can't wait to see you next time.
See you next time.